What's good, everyone? Welcome to another reading. This is going to be a reading on what's happening next. All the symbols are the same in the picker piles, so don't worry, you're not going crazy. But this is an opportunity for you to use your own intuition even more intensely. As always, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Feel free to pause the video, and we'll start with pile number 1s. Pile number 1s. So there was, an energy that came through actually. A little bit of an energy of like being watched. Now, I'm not sure, like, one thing's for sure, this character here is looking up and watching this tree. But it kind of gave me an energy which was a little bit off, to be honest, because it was like, and then there's someone watching him. I'm not sure if that's spirit playing with us, with the sense that, we're all in this matrix which kind of just loops in on itself. It's like, it's a loop. You turn the page and then there's another page and then there's another page. It's like a book of infinity. But there may be something, maybe you need to be a little bit cautious with your energy. You might want to be doing some protection meditations, some cleanses. Because it's almost the energy of like you're doing this thing which is very like beautiful and healing, but then there's somewhat, it's kind of like someone's watching you who doesn't have the best intentions. I guess it really reminds me of social media too. That can happen for any of us. Like you can just be doing your thing and there's some troll or hater completely despising your every move. I'd probably say for you pile number 1s, if you can relate to that, just ignore it. But I know it's easier said than done. But there is a sense of this energy that this person here is kind of just appreciating this tree. And I don't know why, I just felt that energy at the start, which was someone watching them, but it wasn't in a didn't have the nicest energy behind it. So just be aware that pile number 1s, that this reality is filled with different, you could even say different reflections of ourselves. Some of them more in the side of the light, and then some in more of the side of the darkness. And it's not necessarily a good or bad thing, but it does exist. So just be aware. Don't be naive to this kind of concoction, I think is the word, a concoction of energies. We're in a concoction of energies, so don't be naive to that. But generally, pile number 1s, keep doing your thing, keep connecting with nature. I have a feeling here what you're doing is beautiful, no matter what area you're in, if it's spiritual, creative, scientific, financial, artistic, if I didn't say that already, doesn't matter really what your area is. There's something coming through here which is spirit saying it's beautiful. It's, you know, it's the same beauty of seeing that unique tree. But yeah, like I said, just it was shadowed by that energy of maybe it almost reminds me of it's kind of trending at the moment, which is kind of takes the strength out of it a little bit, or the spiritual strength, I should say, out of it. But it reminds me of like the evil eye. It's got that energy to it, you know, like you might want to be just researching that, understanding that. And again, it's not really, it's not pleasurable for me to be passing on these kind of messages in readings, because I want to just be able to give you the good part of it. But that energy was there, so I want to give you the heads up. You might just want to be reading up on that. Don't go down so far down the rabbit hole that you become paranoid. But don't be naive enough that you're unaware. That's what I would say. So pile number ones, that's your reading. Please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, ifyoupause.com. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Okay, pile number twos. What do you see? What do you feel? I see a jellyfish. You might want to Google what's the spiritual meaning of a jellyfish. Well, jellyfishes can actually sting you. So that's one thing. So what's happening next for you? It's like you might be moving into a chapter where you're learning how to float, but to also sting. You know, you're learning how to kind of just be, let the current take you, but then you're also learning how to sting a motherfucker. So much so that they're gonna have to urinate on themselves to just get that sting off. Part number two, sorry. I feel like literally, I know I'm making jokes about it, but I feel like this is your message. Something along the lines of like, I get a feeling that this might resonate with the feminine energies a little bit more. But it's like you're able to be like jelly, like a jellyfish. You're able to be jelly, like cuddly. But then you're able to sting also. And I think the cool thing about this possibly is you're maybe moving into an energy where, like I said, especially if you're feminine, that's really coming through, because I'm getting kind of colors and auras as well. You're reflecting an energy where people kind of know what you are now. You know, like if you notice when people see jellyfishes, they know that they're pretty, but they prefer to see them on TV because they all know that jellyfishes sting. So it's like you might be this thing that kind of looks pretty and cuddly, but people know what you are now. Maybe you've proven that you can sting, or I don't know what your scenario is, pole number twos, but there's this energy here where it's like people know that you've got that other side now. You may have hidden it, but people are aware now. So pole number twos, that's what you're moving into, at least energy wise. That's what's next for you. I'd say, yeah, embrace it. Be who you are. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading, I guess. As always, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, ifyoupause.com. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Okay, pile number 3s. See what we've got for you. What do you see? What do you feel? Interesting for me. I was getting slightly energies of the Sphinx in Egypt, the way that it perches. But do you know what I think this is? You might say it's a bit of a far jump. I think it's a bird nesting. I think pile 3's you pregnant with something. And if you're the masculine energy, you're like, what the? You just got bitch slapped there when I said you're pregnant. But you're obviously pregnant with an idea, obviously not a person or a baby. I think feminines, you possibly could be pregnant. Because I wasn't necessarily getting the energy here of an idea. This felt kind of like... actually, do you know what this was? It wasn't even the pregnant. It was the bird sitting on the eggs. So I guess that's the same thing for a human, isn't it? I think for humans, that incubation process is just within the womb. But well, it's kind of it's different, isn't it? But you know what I'm trying to say here. This wasn't the eggs getting ready to be pushed out. This was the eggs ready being pushed out, but the mother bird incubating those eggs. So maybe if you're not physically pregnant, although I feel like that's your main message, pile 3's, if I'm honest, there's an energy here of incubating something. So getting something ready. I feel like somewhat pile number 3's, again, this is more for my masculines as well, because you're going to feel really left out if that was the end of your message. It's like, this reminds me of you've done the work. To put this into terms of, like, let's say if you're a fellow content creator, this would be the example of you've produced the content, now you've just got to incubate it. And in fact, it's like you don't even have to do that. Like, God is incubating it for you. There's an energy here of like something has the potential to go viral, like the birth of virality or the birth of life, you know, is kind of on the horizon. And like I said, I feel it's very much the energy of like the spark has been made, the thing has been done. This is just the incubation process. So pile number 3's, that's pretty much your reading. It was quick ones today, but I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, ifyoupause.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.